Boom. Motion. Hello class, this is Paul doing an experiment for Fundamentals of Physics, and my project is motion. What is motion? Motion is the action or process of moving or being moved. According to Newton's first law of motion, an object at rest stays at rest, and the object in motion stays in motion with the same speed in the same direction unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. With my experiment, I'm going to do the twirly bird. I'm going to use a regular office chair and spin it in an angular momentum so that we can use motion to compare speed and direction. Alright, I'm going to use a subject, one of my best friends, to demonstrate how this project works. Alright, first we're going to do the spin with his hands being outside to compare speeds of his hands being inside and outside his body. Alright, do it outside this time. Ready? Alright. Notice that his speed is not as fast, going about maybe 1 mile an hour. Now we're going to do it with his hands inside. Alright. If you can notice, his body goes a little bit faster with his hands inside than outside. Alright. Some things you have not noticed by the way that I spent them was when his hands are spread apart, it's harder to push him than when his hands are much in.
In conclusion, I learned that as the subject of this experiment, that my angular momentum was faster when my arms were pulled in than when my arms were out, as Mr. Wiley spun me around. Basically, which means that the inertia that he put on me when he spun me was much harder when I had my arms out than when I had my arms in. And that is Newton's law of motion and angular momentum.
Motion. Boom.